Hello Aries, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. Hope you've had a good month of May. This is going to be a reading for you for your highest good for the month of June coming up. Or if you're watching this in June, for June. I'm in Arizona and it's getting hot here. So I'm feeling the fire. What's Aries feeling? Oh. There may be something going on with your finances in June. There may be a loss of some sort, or maybe holding on to things too tight in the material world, and that may cause some stagnancy, but it's going to be shaken up by someone presenting you possibly with some harsh words or a clear truth. But the truth that I feel that you will be presented with is going to clean the slate for you. It's going to give you the opportunity to start fresh. For very few people, that might be something to do with bankruptcy or closing a business. Yet it feels like that's going to be the solution, or maybe the only way forwards. But it will give you a chance to be your full self. It'll kind of bring you back into that feeling of excitement and newness. Yet it will also give you an opportunity to learn from what's happened and maybe revisit, rehash, reflect. Doing some reflecting on those circumstances that led you to what happened. And you will in June have a period of reflection where you are figuring out what to do next. A lot of thinking going on. That also in June could be someone who's holding back, holding out on you, and then they come forward and talk. And there's a sense of you really knowing yourself, or really feeling yourself, or being in the center of your own understanding and where you stand. Yet that situation really throws you into introspection, and maybe needing some help, or maybe you're helping someone. I feel like you're getting some help or needing some help to process what's gone on. I don't know. Okay. Lovers came out, so June might be an exciting month for you, Aries. Woo! Lovers and the Chariot. So there's going to be some kind of movement, and possibly movement after stagnancy, because the Lovers, I think it came out upside down, but I wasn't sure if it was upside down because of the way I took the card. That's come out upside down. After your period of introspection in June, I feel like you gather yourself pretty well and remain patient and calm. And your patience is paying off. It's like you're learning who you are now as opposed to who you were before, because I feel like we always are getting to know ourselves, and even that changes in the same way as you see changes in other people. You in June reflect on who you are and how you show up. There may be an element, because that came out upside down, of you not being willing to look at yourself in a certain light, and that could be positive or negative. Or it's looking at your inner truths. You're looking at your moral compass, shedding some light on what feels true for you, and gaining some momentum or action in how you show up, how you present yourself to others, to family members or friends. And there may be a difference in the way you behave around family and the way you behave around friends, and it might be wise to ponder that and see how you can equate the two, so that your perception is not being skewed by how you think someone what you think someone thinks of you. There may be a delay to a new cycle, to moving forwards into something, even though you have a new beginning here, and there's definitely a reflection on that new beginning and the leap of faith that it has taken to put you in a place of arrival. And there's movement of some sort in a new beginning direction, or a new faith. Maybe you're changing your faith, and maybe the faith is being directed towards your inner self, your inner compass. You may be trying to get the devil off your back, and that may relate to finance. It might be governmental thing. It might be like a job that's dictating to you. So June might have you reflecting on how you can move forward to work that is more in alignment with who you are, rather than do something to pay the bills and make ends meet, if that applies to you. So you will be looking at your budget, what you need to hold on to, how you spend, how you save, all that good stuff. Ooh. And you might have some disappointing news at some point in the month. Some kind of secret, something that you didn't know before will come to light. I feel like this is reflective of whatever's happened in the past, or what's happened maybe in the previous month, or maybe at the beginning of the month, like spilling over. So at the beginning of June, or maybe it's already happened for you. It's reflections on those, those habits that we know are not that good for us, or just in our own manner or in our own head, and having the opportunity to clean those habits up by creating new, better habits, as a possibility for you, Aries. Yeah, moving out of toxic habits to get that devil off your back. So make sure you get enough sleep, rest, sleep. Create healthy habits. Yes, create healthy habits, and set intentions for June, and something you can count on your hands to do. Maybe it's as simple as prayer, or pull-ups, or exercise, or counting things, something to do with counting numbers, may be relevant to you, to create buoyancy. Wow, what an interesting read. Well, thanks for joining me this month, Aries, and thank you for subscribing, and I will see you in the next read. Mwah.